I'm Gene Natale, CEO of Troutwood. We're here on campus at the University of Pittsburgh, where I've taught personal finance for the past 10 years. We work closely with Panthers Forward, where we're helping students take steps to own their financial future through a financial plan.
Growing up, money was something that we often talked about in my household. I knew the value of money, but I definitely didn't know all the vocab that came along with having loans and having a credit card and having debt and anything along those lines.
Growing up, like my dad always taught me about saving, kind of opened up a saving account when I was younger. So when I'm saving or putting into my Roth IRA, I kind of just do it as I feel. I didn't really have an exact plan to it. But this past year, and especially like now that I have the Troutwood app to kind of make an actual plan and see what it could look like, I feel more comfortable like when I'm contributing, like, oh, I have this money because, you know, I see it in my plan, I budget for it.
To me, having a plan means having less stress. I'm definitely a planner. I would describe myself as a type A organized person. Having a plan really just makes me feel better about all the unknowns that comes with the future.
You know, at this point I have a plan in place, and even I would say if there is certain, you know, economic turmoil, I still have, you know, room in my plan to adjust.
So much higher. I feel like planning is one of the first things that you can do for yourself so that you're in a better spot in terms of knowing what your future holds.
It's one thing to have like a job offer with a salary and you know, have an idea of, oh, I want to live in this location, but to actually plan out, you know, utilities, rent, food, all these different costs. Some I don't even think about until I actually have a financial plan. So I would say with Troutwood, it made it a lot easier to go on and like have something to start with.
An analogy we use internally is the Troutwood app shines a flashlight down the path to financial independence, but it's up to you, Evan, you're the student, the employee, to actually walk down that path.
So I really look at it like working harder now will make it a lot easier in the future for myself.
Once you have a plan, that's a good place to start, but like we said, plans are always progressing and it's always reevaluating your situation. So my situation right now is that I am still a student studying, but in the future I won't be a student studying. Create a plan for so many different reasons. One of the most important reasons is so that you are kind of ahead of the game. I mean, there's a lot of words that you may not know right off the bat, but it's a learning process.
There is a subset of students who we just still are maybe nervous to take that step. Evan, you're a senior, you have a job. Where are you going to live after school?
In Boston.
Living in Boston. What's the company you're working for?
Deloitte.
Do you have student loans?
I do.
Do you have a Roth IRA?
I do.
Are you going to participate in the 401k?
Yes.
Are you going to put yourself on a path of financial independence?
Yes.
Boom. That's awesome, right?
Yeah.
I have student loans. I'm graduating with a little bit of fear, but I'm not going to let them like kind of burden my opportunity to own my financial future.
Yeah, exactly.
It's going to be baby steps. It's not going to be perfect in terms of my financial plan all in one day.
Especially with the Troutwood app now, you can make a financial plan in probably 5 minutes or less. But just starting early, just even opening a Roth IRA, I know a lot of people younger don't even have one. But it can be huge for your future, and even if you don't have a ton of money to contribute, just contributing a few dollars a day or even a couple $100s per year can go a long way.